You do know, like, 200 silver is a year's worth of food.
I'm aware.
Yeah, I don't think they have that much in the tavern.
No, she basically literally just bought a year's worth of meals. Prepaid.
Right.
I'm gonna go back to the bank and find Erky and give him the 200 gold.
Meanwhile, I'm still just eating.
Okay, you're
I'm-
crossing the street to the bank, and I need a dexterity check as a cart comes rumbling down the road.
Did I make it?
Yeah, you dodge out of the way just in time. As this really ostentatious cart barrels past you and continues its way down the street.
Watch the road, stupid.
The cart disappears, and you're able to cross the street into the bank.
Erky, we got the money now. Got some from Thorman and I got some extra from the dungeon, so we should be able to get the scroll now.
You enter the bank, and there's a couple queues. There's some people standing in line, but Erky, you do not see Erky.
Oops.
Oh no! The bank ate Erky.
I'm just gonna wait around till I see him.
After about 15 minutes, a dwarven man, quite stout, approaches you. Do you need any help, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm looking for my friend. He's about my height. He's a gnome. Have you seen him around? Redhead.
Sorry, I don't recall anybody like that.
He was just here a few minutes ago. Are you sure?
I don't know, maybe I just changed shifts, to tell you the truth. Kind of making Tyler's nervous standing here, though.
Is it okay if I ask the tellers if they've seen my friend? I'm just gonna ask everyone if they've seen Erky.
Climb on a soapbox. Actually, you're so short you're gonna need something
Stand
more
on
than
Pinky.
soap.
They might be afraid of Pinky. Pinky's waiting outside.
Yeah,
I know.
you ask multiple people, but no one can seem to remember seeing Erky.
Okay, this is really scary. So I come out of the bank, I jump on Pinky and run back to the temple and see if maybe he went back there.
When you get back to the temple, you talk to the head cleric there, and he says that, yeah, Master Erky just came by and bought a scroll of restoration. Scroll of greater restoration, I should say. And then he left.
Oh, maybe he went to the tavern then. Okay, back on Pinky and to the tavern. Trun, trun, trun.
Pinky is getting a lot of exercise.
He had 2 pounds of steak. He's happy.
Yeah, when you get to the tavern, that ostentatious cart that almost ran you over is parked out front. Standing out by the horse is a large dragonborn man. He appears to be purple.
The Fook?
That's innate.
He looks
he going
pretty.
inside?
No, he just seems to be standing by the cart.
So you're telling me we actually have outside the tavern is an amethyst dragonborn,
Sure.
as rare as hell. Considering I don't even think gem dragons exist in 5th edition.
Maybe he's just very blue-red one, or a very red-blue one.
Is there a back entrance to the tavern?
Yeah, by the alley, there's a place where they throw out their trash. Door seems to be wide open, leads right to the kitchen.
I'm gonna go through the back entrance and go find Jasper and Thorman.
Munch, munch.
Yeah, Jasper, Thorman, and Urki are sitting together.
I come towards their table and tell them, hey guys, there's something really going on outside. There's a dragonborn at the door. I don't know, this looks very suspicious.
Oh, you mean Jim?
Jim? Who's Jim?
Oh, Jim's my new bodyguard, I think? It's
Yeah.
confusing.
Yeah.
Hey, well,
Well, I went to the bank to check on my bond that I bought, a few decades ago, I guess now. Anyway, long story short, I am a
rich man?
majority shareholder of the Neverwinter branch of this bank.
What?
You own the bank?
Apparently. Anyway, Jim there is, the company gave him to me, I guess. Seems nice
That's
enough.
ridiculous.
Looks like Timora really smiled upon you while you were in captivity.
Oh, I know. And my entire family's dead. Really, it couldn't be any better for me.
I lift my mug and swig it.
He genuinely cheers you. Like, for some reason, he's glad about this.
But here's something very strange, Urki. When I went to the bank, nobody remembered seeing you.
Oh, yeah. They're not allowed to actually tell anybody information about the customers.
Oh,
I guess that's a good policy to have. It's like a thieves guild.
Well, a subsidiary, actually. It's
Uh,
pretty interesting.
Bankers are thieves.
but yeah, Sylvanus, did you get that scroll?
I think Urki has it.
And
Oh.
Erky pulls
What
out a
scroll?
scroll and puts it on the table and pats it.
What on earth are you people talking about?
Oh, it's a scroll of greater restoration to decursify you
For
from
what?
your cursification.
Oh! Want some chicken?
Yes, I do. Oh, oh, oh.
So who would be the better one of us to use it, Arky?
What?
You're a cleric, but I think I have more experience in this.
Oh, these are pre-baked pretty substantially. It's hard to get them wrong, really. You just pull the cord.
Well, you enjoy yourself. And I pick up the scroll. I start carefully reading through it just to make sure that it's as he says, and I won't be able to get this wrong.
Yeah, basically in 4 different languages, it's like roll tube up, pull string.
interesting.
Right.
Think party popper, not. Anyways.
Well, I aimed the scroll tube at Jasper and pulled the cord.
There's a small pop in confetti, and Jasper, you are no longer. In fact, you're very full. You think you might have to throw him up. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god. Oh god.
You immediately just say, "Oh God," and tip over and puke under the table.
Ew.
I was just going to like pull the plate out of like a chicken and we'll use it as a shield.
Oh god. The
One of the
floor is
bar, one of
dirty
the,
now.
one of the bar people just runs over with a bucket.
Thanks. I probably continue throwing up for quite a while.
This is true.
Because that roll was not great.
However, you do generally feel better.
Well, at least I'm not hungry.
As soon as I think she's thrown up enough, because I do have a little bit of medicine, I'm gonna reach over and like put a hand on her shoulder and use 5 points of lay on hands to cure her illness or nausea.
You now have hiccups.
I think I need
But
a
no
glass
nausea.
of water. What?
But no nausea.
Yay. But I think I need a glass of water. And also, are there people in this tavern?
Quite a few.
Okay, everyone eat this. This food that's on the table on top of the vomit on the floor.
You're not the
Oh.
first sick person they've seen.
Free food!
A couple of the more haggard patrons take you up on your offer.
I start handing out pieces of chicken and bread and stuff.
I don't think I will be using the loot. Because that was not great.
Are you still attuned to it?
I guess?
Actually, as you try to think about it, you can't remember how to play the lute.
It's not a mandolin.
Hmm. Right, so, yeah.
How did I ever play it?
The magic of it, probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
We should maybe, like, bring it to the temple of Urki's people.
I think that's more of a thing you'd bring to the Mages Guild.
Well,
Decursing something is more... Oh, I guess a good cleric could do it, but I think the mages have more experience.
yeah, I wasn't. Well, I guess we could get it decursed, but I don't think we would necessarily have money for that right now. I just thought that they could study it and keep it safe.
Yeah, probably.
I'm
Oh,
just
hey.
glad you're doing better, Jasper.
I'm also glad.
Yeah, it's actually as you say that line about who to give it to, that the door kind of busts open and this ginormous 7-foot tall, humid, wizard-looking fellow with a big bushy white beard steps in. Kind of has to duck, even though the ceilings are normal.
That's probably Jim.
No, the Jim is the dragon. Born.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
He's
Neither
very
do I.
tall.
Though he looks like a man after my own heart.
Yeah, he walks right over to Thorm and he's like, if you're giving that artifact to the Mages Guild, it's just gonna sit in a lab for the next 5 decades.
That was my plan.
Hey, wait, what? Excuse me, for a moment. How did you hear that? You were outside the tavern.
Also, why are you so tall?
I'm just born this way. Oh, I'm sorry. You may not
Poor
recognize
mother.
me, but we've already been introduced. And he hands you a business card. It says Hopper Harple on it.
Ah,
To which the little bunny in Salbus' pocket, just the head kind of raises up, twitches, goes back down.
My bunny's still alive.
You still have a bunny?
But he died.
This is confusing.
I thought he just went to sleep.
Snorlax bunny.
so you're the one that actually clarified a few things.
Yes, quite an interesting situation. I've
It
been
was
studying that
strange.
area for quite some time. I've never gotten direct input like this.
Hmm.
So, do you want to loot?
Oh, no.
That's probably smart.
I
wouldn't
just need to make
recommend
sure you guys get back to Oakhurst by next Thursday.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Why would we ever go back to that horrible place?
Well, you're gonna be magically compelled to in a few days, and the world will end.
What?
What?
Yes,
world?
something's happening with the
You're not making
volcanoes.
any sense.
So, the world will end if we don't go there, or the world will end whether we go there or not?
The first one? Erky guesses.
Okay. Ah, why?
Good question.
He nods and he takes out a little pipe and taps it out and stuffs it with some sort of herb and lights it, and he's like, oh, that's a very good question. It seems to be tied to the last time the volcano erupted. Lot of magical energy in that little area.
So what do we have to do this time?
Well, we're not too sure, but from the one account we have of the last time this happened, is you would need to go back into the construct.
Do the
For the magical inn that we hate to the guts of?
Oh, is it an inn? That's interesting.
Yeah, it wasn't in. I mean, probably still is. And we got stuck in there.
And we were quite happy that we're finally out.
Yeah. Then we went on a knife trip.
Yes.
And I got cursed.
A knife trip, like the
The
plan?
drug.
Interesting, interesting. He's writing this down in a little notebook.
It might be a plant. It was mixed in milk.
Yes.
Well, the best we can figure out is there's a number of trials, and as long as you keep succeeding at the trials, the volcano will not erupt.
Uh-huh.
How many of these trials?
No one knows.
Do we
Ugh.
just have to keep doing them forever?
Well, to be honest, no one's ever come back after the second time.
Thanks.
Right. Hey, sell this. Since Urke was so nice to get us this scroll, where's my 75 gold? I'm gonna need it.
Here, I hand it back to you.
Thank you. I feel... first day, you say?
What day is it?
It's Friday, I think?
Friday, about 3 p.m.
Cool.
I'm still not understanding why we are so important, because there were other people in the end, like the vampire and the other person. Why is it we have to go back and go through all those trials?
You
Oh,
know,
anybody
Fernando.
that was in the construct at the time would probably have to come back.
This is gonna be fun.
I just hope whatever we face won't be rats.
Yes.
Hey, how is it that you know all this information?
Yeah, and also, did you know it before we went there?
Well, I was studying the location, but honestly, you wandering into it was a complete accident. Sorry?
I guess it's not your fault.
Oh, it kind of is. Not? Right, yes. Yes.
Did you trigger it?
No.
What is this PC person saying?
You feel like this person has a lot of secrets.
I don't trust you.
But you do, because he's your boss.
Well, I do, but I don't. I don't trust anyone. Okay, that's a lie. Or is it? Hey.
At all you're gonna tell us? Is there more to the trials? Do we know how many trials altogether?
I don't think he knows anything.
Yes, the last wizard that went in never came back, so we kind of banned any wizards from going in there. You know, things love eating wizards.
Mm-hmm.
Have you only been sending wizards in there?
No, just the first time.
Okay. This is fine.
How much time do we have left till we're pulled back to this place?
Roughly 2.5 days before you start to go towards it.
Oh. Uh-huh. I guess we should maybe sell all the stuff.
Yes. Get ready.
I don't think we need jewelry or jade dragons in there.
No.
Can we take Jim with us?
Oh, he's contractually obligated to basically never let me be alone.
Well, good.
That's terrible.
Yes, yes, it is.
That means I'll have another buddy that can help me. Instead of me having to take every hit to the face.
Excuse me, I have also been hit.
That's not my fault.
Do you guys think we should hire a wizard? Because we dealt with a lot of magic down in that dungeon.
Yeah, well, we might not necessarily have to hire a wizard, but there's a few trinkets I know about that could be of great use. And I think our friend here could probably provide us with some. Can't you? I say, looking up at our 7 feet tall wizard.
He draws off a pipe and says, yes, yes.
That's great.
Yes. Well, these are all, well, I wouldn't say cheap trinkets, but as far as magic items go, they're cheap. It's I'm thinking a wand of detect magic. If you have one of those lying around.
I can put in a requisition. Just writing stuff down on his notepad.
Yeah. 1 or 2 bags of holding would be nice. Maybe some standard healing potions. Just the basics, you know.
Healing potions, MREs.
Yes. And if you can get some bags of holding, I will be bringing extra supplies. Because I'm not going down there without extras. Like good ale.
So you told us that if we don't finish all the trials, the world's gonna be destroyed, correct?
Probably yes.
In
Well,
that case, why don't you come with us? Because we're gonna need all the help we can get.
Also, how do you know that's what's going to happen? If no one has ever completed the trials before, the world hasn't ended.
Well, no, but the mountain blows up and then a lot of people die.
Right, so it's not as bad as you're making it out to be. But it's still quite bad.
It's quite bad for anybody living here.
Yes.
We need a wizard. Can we recruit you?
Fortunately, I have too many clerical tasks that I need to do. And on that note, we are gonna take a bio break.
What a coward! I'm gonna use my entangled spell and get him to join us no matter what.
I think he's just going to dispel it. Or counterspell it.
Probably.
I think I'm fairly sure it's a better idea for me to go look for some of my old friends, probably. I mean, mercenaries are not all martial.
This is true. Ow.
Well, I will go out for a smoke during this little bio break, so bear me.
I will try not to fall asleep.
Put babushka on your face.
I can't.
Aw.
She's too far away.
Damn
Yay!
it.
Ow. No, wait. I was leaning on my book, and my book did a weird thing.
Yep. So many thoughts.
Well, at least you have thoughts.
Yes. I didn't think I was going to have to do planning in this game, but apparently I cannot escape it no matter what type of character I'm playing. Oh, by the way, Bunny.
Hi.
A thought just struck me. We're possibly looking for more players in another game, and you feel like one of the good people to ask. I probably shouldn't ask Toad because I know he loves one of the systems we're playing.
Hashtag empty tacos.
Uh,
Well, how long is this one gonna take?
well, this is the game we have on Thursdays. We're probably gonna need an extra player because one of the players has a wonky schedule at the moment. And I was thinking like, I'll ask Bunny because she's an interesting character. And honestly, we need more girls playing. Because
Joe.
yeah.
Max is lonely.
Oh,
But yes, in one of the games we're playing, we were doing Star Wars in GURPS. Really fun, but the system is a bit complicated. Just as a warning.
It is.
And in the other, we're playing. This is the same GM, by the way. It's just we have two different campaigns going with that guy right now. In the other, we're playing Pathfinder in a steampunk setting. It's pretty much just D&D, but using
Complicated.
it's using the 3.5 rules, which are one of the more popular ones, but they've been updated and been renamed to Pathfinder.
now let me think about it because right now I'm struggling trying to even work on my character sheet. I don't know if I put all the points right. That's the only problem that I have with role playing. I mean, the one with the role playing part, points and character sheets, I'm gone.
Yeah, I would probably help you as much as I can because it's literally what I'm here for most sessions.
I'm
mean, the only
allergic to Pathfinder character sheets.
The only reason we got Max in that game was because I was there to help her.
This is true.
Okay, back to the D and the D.
Yes,
Yes.
but have a think about it.
All right.
So you guys are all sitting at the tavern. Jasper, you feel better now that you got water in you.
Yes.
All right. So 2.5 days. I should probably get started.
I'm gonna go find a merchant of fancy things.
Yes, let's do that together, probably.
Maybe. Because we have we have silverware, we have a jade figurine, a crystal goblet, some jewelry.
So basically, we're looking for a
Merchant of fancy stuff.
yeah. I'm trying to think what it would be called. Not a pawn shop, but like a variety store for nobles.
Something like that, yes.
I'm gonna walk over to Erky and whisper in his ear and ask him, "Hey, do you have a truth spell by any chance?"
I could prepare one for tomorrow.
Yeah, I want you to use it on the wizard because I don't trust what he's saying. I think he's either hiding something or there's something that he's lying about. Seriously.
I don't know, seemed honest enough for that type.
Yet he seems like he doesn't want to help us. If it's really the end of the world, he doesn't want to help at all. What is that?
Turkey just shrugs.
It is possible that he's just a dick.
Or that he honestly doesn't know properly.
Hmm.
I mean, what I know from wizards is that most of them just work on theory.
Yeah, where did he get his information? From whom?
But he does have people.
Scrying?
I'm technically one of his people.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
He never told you about this place?
Nope.
Exactly, he can't be trusted.
Yeah. You're not entirely wrong, but
You've never known Hopper to be completely forthcoming, but he's definitely not evil.
yes.
But
He's
he
a
always
dick, but he's not like a terribly bad person.
I have a feeling he knows more than he's telling us, and right now we need to know everything.
Oh, it's once he comes around with some of the items he can procure, we can ask him a couple of more questions.
Mm.
We need a truth serum.
I mean,
He's literally sitting here while you guys are discussing this.
yes.
It doesn't seem to bother him, though.
Yeah, he is such a normal person.
Yeah.
Small bunny comes out of the top of his hat, and he just nonchalantly feeds it a carrot, tucks it back in.
Funny.
Right. Well, Jasper, now that you don't have to continue eating, shall we go see if we can't get this stuff off our hands?
Yes, let's.
We only have 2.5 days after all.
Yes.
And I grab my tankard and stand up. Alright, let's go.
Woo, day drinking.
Yeah, and as we're on our way out, I turn to the tavern keep and I just like, I'll bring it back. And I walk out with the tankard in hand.
Yeah, it's not long before you and Jasper find a pretty nice curioso shop on the upper streets.
Oh, this looks nice.
Yes. Promising. Let's go in there.
You enter the shop, and there are like shelves of various animals made out of crystal and like antique pieces of furniture and strange objects.
Hello.
This little halfling woman with gigantic glasses peeks her head over the counter. Yes, how can I help you?
We have some merchandise we would like to sell.
Don't call it that. Sounds like it's stolen.
Oh,
Well.
if you're looking to, there's the fancy fences 2 streets down.
They're not actually stolen.
Oh, well, then yes, we can do that.
Yes. So, first of all, a bunch of forks and knives. Silver.
Yeah, she will weigh out the silver.
Then there's the
How many pieces of silverware is it?
24.
Gives you 240 silver pieces.
I will write things down in the Roll20 chat. How many was that? See, I'm so good with numbers.
240.
Okay. Then we have a jade figurine of a dragon. And we also have the value here. That I wrote down. It's 20 gold. She probably won't give us 20 gold.
No, but she will give you 12.
This is fine. And then we have a crystal goblet that's worth 5.
She
Oh,
gives
we
you,
have a healing.
she gives you 3 for the goblet.
Then we have, I don't think she was gonna want the iron key.
Oh, I still have that. If it's
We have-
the
we have a
one
lot
for
of iron keys.
that's memorabilia.
Then there's the silver earrings worth 20 gold, and the matching necklace worth 50 gold.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's a set. So that you could probably sell for a fairly nice penny.
She'll give you 40 gold for the lot.
Well, then we actually have things that... Oh, we have 3 gems. that are each worth 25. But I don't know if she wants to buy them.
She'll buy them for 12 each.
Huh. Nope.
Yeah, we're not selling those for that. And then there's a fancy satin bag. A bag that's satin.
She will give you a gold piece for it.
I mean, it's good. And then we have stuff we would actually probably. I have to investigate them before we actually sell them, because this gold ring says that it's unidentified.
Mm.
So, and also the ceremonial dagger I might want to take a look at. And then we have a special splint armor, which honestly she's probably not gonna buy anyway.
A splint armor?
We have a splint armor, yes.
Why have I missed this? Because I
This
think
was-
that's better than what I have.
It has a Percrelli family crest on it.
Hmm.
We also have two antitoxins, which I completely forgot about.
Oh wait, right. That splint armor was nasty. That's why.
But
Yeah, there was like bits of rot.
Yeah.
well, we can clean it
This
Yeah.
is true.
now that we're not in.
Yeah, and shave off the family seal
Yeah.
or sigil.
You get like an ounce of silver shavings.
So yeah, we sell those things, and can I make an Arcana check to look at the ring and the ceremonial dagger?
Sure.
Because I don't have. I mean, I do have identify actually,
Yeah.
but first I'm just gonna see if I even think that is worth it.
Yeah, they don't appear to be magical.
But since we're not going on an adventure today, I'm just gonna use identify on both of them.
You can just ritual cast it.
Oh yeah, that's true. I'll just take a few minutes.
Dial into
10,
Wikipedia.
20.
Yeah,
Google.
after using Identify, you cannot discern that there's anything special about these, except for the ring has the Hercule family prayer on it.
Huh.
Hmm.
Do I have any idea about where, if the family lives around here or anything?
Give me history.
Yeah, I know.
Never heard of them.
Okay. I guess we could sell the dagger and ring also to the. Or do we want to hold on to the ring just in case?
I think we want to hold on to ring.
Yeah,
It-
let's hold on to the ring.
Yeah.
Don't necessarily need the ceremonial dagger.
Yeah. And it's quite a curious thing. Hint, hint. Nudge, nudge.
Say no more, say no more.
So I have no idea what the ceremonial dagger is worth. It's just a fancy dagger, I guess.
Yeah, the lady will give you 5 silver for it.
I will keep the dagger. It's too fancy. So yeah.
Yep.
That's all we sell. Oh, we do have one longsword.
Oh. Is it just a regular longsword, or is
I
it?
do believe
an-
so.
Ah,
She'll give you 10 gold for it.
I think it might be from the, her girly person, but it's not magical, is it? I don't
No.
think so. Yeah, so we'll just sell that one too. Math time.
well, it's 66 GP, so 22 GP each if we split on 3. Because I don't think Urki needs money anymore.
Nope. Definitely not.
Yeah.
Urki is rich now.
Yep. And then 80 silver each.
Oh, I have silver again.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm holding Salva's share for now, but Bunny, you can probably write that up anyway.
How much is it?
66, yeah, 22 gold and 80 silver.
Oh, we also for some reason have goblin wine, but I think we're just gonna put that into a toilet.
Yeah.
What, you got real goblin wine, the little old lady says.
Yes.
Give you 100 gold for it.
Okay. Crazy person.
Hey, it's aged well.
Oh, we have another gold ring. But,
We didn't steal this, we swear.
yeah. Nope, totally did not steal this.
I mean, do I look like a thief?
Kinda.
No, I really
Joking.
don't.
That's rude, lady. But that also possibly has a name on it.
Does it say it has a name?
It says Caracas after the thing, so I assume it's some sort of family crest thing.
Oh, mine just had that name on it.
Well, we can sell. Well, also sell that probably.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
they'll
only
give
a
5
name.
gold.
Honestly, we might just give that one for free when she's gonna pay us 100 gold for goblin wine.
Sure.
Crazy lady.
Because he's
So-
like a fox.
Another 30 free gold to everyone.
I would do math. that. That's how you math.
All right, are you done dredging for your backpack?
Yes, I believe I am.
Good. Now let's go back to Selbus, give her her share, and then we should probably get prepared
Yes.
and kick your boss in the ass so he'll get those items I told him.
Yeah. I'm open to boss ass kicking.
By the time you guys get back, he's gone.
Damn it. I mean, good, because he's probably working on the things he should be working on.
I hope so.
So do you want to clean this armor for yourself?
I probably will. It's an expensive piece of gear, and it's a bit better than what I have now.
There you go. It's a little disgusting at the moment, but
Yeah. Well, I think an old friend of mine might still be alive, actually, so I'll just go ask him if he can clean it up for me.
well, technically I can clean it out for you.
No, you no prestidigitation?
Yes. I actually just remembered that I know it.
Then please, by all means.
I will clap my hands. Poof. It is now clean.
Sparkle,
There we go.
sparkle.
Still has the crest though.
Yes, I will go fix that when I'm fixing I'm basically going to like forge weld two pieces of a kite shield onto my cannon. So I'm gonna fix it at that point.
Okay.
Yes.
Hmm.
So you two spend your afternoon selling stuff. Erky's probably gonna spend his afternoon sitting in the tavern and writing down lists of things. What's Selbus up to?
Well, I'd like to talk to Jim because if he's gonna be coming with us to the dungeon, I'd like to know if he's trustworthy. Because he's a really tall, strong person. If he decides to attack us, we're gonna die.
He's also purple.
Yes. So
Yes.
you go out to the street. Jim's standing there next to the cart.
Hello, Jim. My name is Selbus. I'm friends of Erky's, and just I wanted to introduce myself. How are you doing?
Not bad, not bad.
We also have a studded leather armor.
So your job is to protect Erky. Is there anything else that you're supposed to do?
Oh, general, what be what? Little bit of this, a little bit of that.
No questions asked?
He pats the hammer on the side of his hip.
Because we might be going on a risky mission, and I don't know if you'd be willing to do that.
I imagine the company will be giving me my danger pay. I'll be fine, miss. Don't you worry about me.
I go back in the tavern and I ask Erky if he knows what kind of class Jim is.
He says killer, shrugs.
Killer?
And when you were
That's-
talking to Jim, like, he distinctly had a couple teardrop tattoos under his eye.
Oh, he's a killer, right?
Oh, I still have a bottle of oil.
I wonder if it would be worth it to get a scroll of languages so we can speak more languages.
That's only temporary, though.
Oh, true.
Oh, I know that spell. Erky pipes up. Believe they call it Tunguls.
Tongues?
No. Tunguls.
Whatever you say.
Well, that's gonna come in handy in case we encounter somebody we can't speak to.
Probably yes.
Yes, then I will cast Tunguls.
Oh, please don't.
We could get a few handy-dandy guidebooks to some of the more common languages.
Yeah. Just so we can say, I don't speak
What?
Dwarven in Dwarvish.
If it's dwarf, just shout loud enough at him, and he'll understand.
Ow.
Still say we need a wizard or somebody with magical powers.
I do have magical powers, you know?
Yeah, but I don't want you getting hurt. I mean, we've been cursed and we've been attacked with so many wizards.
Yeah.
Well, true.
I mean, the problem we have is that any wizard worth his salt is never gonna come with us.
Yeah. It's possible. I mean, likely.
Yeah. And an apprentice is not gonna be much use.
Unless we lie to them, tell them we're treasure hunters and we give them some gold.
That's just mean. Also, I think I'm more likely to survive than a wizard.
Mhm.
So if you're worried about someone getting hurt, I'm fine. Mostly.
Yep. We'll be fine, Silbus. If Jim gets us that wand, we should be fine. And
Oh,
Jasper,
I was thinking maybe you can buy the fire spell if it's available in town.
you mean the potion?
The potion, yeah, sorry.
Those things tend to be expensive.
Yeah, probably.
I'd rather just use my cannon more.
I will heal by negatively impacting the damage producing enemies.
Alright. Well, I suggest we get some sleep. And tomorrow I'm gonna go off, see if I can find a forge master who can help me with a few things.
Urki will invite you guys to sleep at the manor if you want. Otherwise, he'll pay for your rooms here.
The manor sounds good.
Yeah. Prep. Prep. I mean, definitely. Prep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pat Urki kindly on the shoulder and say, thank you, but I think I'm going to another district.
Okay. He will stop writing his list and head out. Say a few words to the gym, hand him the list, and get in the cart. He'll wait for anybody that wants to also get in the cart.
I will get in the car.
Me too.
Before they take off, I'll just say, hey, where is the estate in case I need to get hold of you guys?
Jim will say it's 3rd and Main.
Gotcha. Well, it's not too far from where I'm going, so 5-minute walk.
Yeah. However, even though you guys are currently at 2nd and Main, 3rd and Main is about a 15-minute cart ride out of town. As you come upon this sprawling villa, it looks like it's seen some better days, but there appears to be gardeners hurriedly walking around trying to clean up everything. The car stops and you're open to a large courtyard.
Well, this is fancy.
Yeah, a lot of wasted space, I think.
Especially for you.
Yes, we could put boards in every 4 feet. And he's like drawing diagrams in his head as he's walking.
I need a bath, and so does Pinky.
Well, it is good for you that this villa is currently near Waterdeep because it has natural hot springs.
I just go and run towards the hot springs right away. Come on, Pinky!
Paws against marble.
Whatever the sound is that makes.
And then
Oh,
sliding
God,
as they
speaking.
try to get purchased, but too much momentum.
Sploosh.
Cannonball!
And yeah, you find a bathing area. It's nice, warm. Jasper, Erky shows you upstairs and he kind of points generally to the west. He's like, I think there are bedrooms that way. I haven't quite gotten done mapping it, to be honest. I sent a surveyor into the north, but no one heard from him in a few hours.
That's worrisome. But sure, I'll just pick a room and live in it.
Okay. I will be in here. And he opens the door and it's clearly a broom closet. And then he just closes the door.
Oh, this is adorable. He's going to be an eccentric, rich old man. I mean, he's not old yet, I think, but he will be.
It's hard to tell with gnomes. Thorman, where are you headed?
Oh, just a house of lady favors.
Okay.
Yep. Pretty given.
Didn't want Urki to pay for that.
Nope.
Yeah, that would have been weird.
And
Yep.
moving on.
I'll just open a few doors and see if I find a nice room.
Sure, you give me a d20.
Temporarily forgot how to do that.
You find an empty room with a single piano covered with a white sheet.
Well, this is not a bedroom. I will press a few keys to see if it's tuned.
The first couple keys ring out. The third time you try a key, it sounds like maybe the string snapped. Dull thud.
I'll just ignore that. And I'm gonna go continue the door opening
Roll me another
Okay.
d20.
until I find a bedroom. High rolls.
You find a closet full of those little monkeys with symbols, wind up doll thingies. This doll staring back at you, dead eyed.
I'm gonna close the door very slowly and back away and go on.
Okay, roll me another d20. You find a modest bedroom.
Well, it's good enough. At
Yes.
least there's no monkeys or pianos.
No.
And there's a bed.
Yes. However, as you enter and lay on the bed, you see there is a portrait of an old fisherman. The portrait seems to be missing the eyes. Where the eyes are, they're just black pools of blackness.
I'm gonna take down the painting.
Okay. You have taken down the painting.
And I will put it face down under the bed.
Is there two holes in the wall?
No, it's just the eyes didn't seem to be finished.
Still creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll put it out of sight.
Funny thing is, I own that painting.
Creepy. Is there a mirror in this bedroom?
No.
Well, I'll just have to deal with, manage with my.
Well,
tiny
there
one.
is a small vanity built into one of the desks. It flips over.
That's good enough. I have been working with a small hand mirror, so I think I'm fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Can I lock the door?
Yes,
Is there only one door?
there is 2 doors.
Does the other door lead to a closet?
It leads to a private washroom.
Oh, that's good. I hope there's no doors out of the washroom.
Correct.
Besides the one that goes in there.
It is completely against fire code.
This is fine. I will accept this room.
The room accepts you.
That's nice. I'm gonna wash away the makeup and get naked. And go to sleep. After I've locked the door.
Roger. Selbus, what are you up to? Have you finished your bath?
Yes, and then I cleaned up Pinky and wanted to see if I still have my bunny around. And I talked to the bunny and say, Bunny, I don't want you getting hurt. We're going to a very dangerous place. So I released the bunny into the woods.
You try to, but the bunny is just completely asleep, snoring a little bit.
Bunny, wake up! I'm doing something good. Come on. I poke him a little bit.
It puts its hands over its eyes.
I asked Pinky to growl.
Pinky growls.
You awake?
Its ears seem to be perked up, but it's still, like, pawing over its eyes.
He's like Scabbers from Harry Potter.
Maybe.
Well, I'll have to find a special pouch for you so you don't get hurt.
Pouch of protection.
That sounds good.
For now, you can just let Pinky use him as a hat.
Pinky and the brain.
Yep.
Oh god.
So after we finish our bath, I'm gonna go inside the manor and look for Erky.
That might take a while.
Are there any servants around that I can ask?
Yes, there is a halfling butler. Bald head, mustache, monocle. He's like, what?
Can you please tell me where your master is? I really need to talk to him.
Master Erky is sleeping in the upstairs linen closet. And he points like 2 doors over.
In the closet?
Yes, rather
That's
strange
strange.
fellow.
Yes. So I'm gonna go look for Erky and see if he's actually sleeping or not.
2 doors down, you find Erky, like, curled up on a big pillow inside the linen closet. Snoring.
I knock at the door and ask, Erky, you sleeping?
Oh, what? No, not anymore. Huh?
I'm sorry, Erky, I didn't need to wake you up. But I've been meaning to ask you this since the first time we found you in the dungeon. Now we have some time to spare. It's a very quick question. In your travels, did you ever hear about a village called Moonbright?
No. Not that I can recall. It's up north of the moors, right?
Yes. It's alright, that's all I needed to know. Go back to sleep. I'm sorry for disturbing you.
He circles a couple times on his pillow, paws it, then folds down.
So I'm gonna do the same thing that Jasper did. I'm just gonna look for a room to sleep. Have to roll 20.
Yep.
come on, 11. Oh,
Immediately, the door next from Erky's room is a grand master bedroom, like a
This
canopy
looks nice.
bed, couches, chests, several large vanities, standing mirrors.
Lovely. Okay, Pinky, the bed or the couch?
Pinky immediately takes the bed.
Pinky! Fine, we'll share it.
well, you're not gonna go cold, that's for sure.
He'll keep an eye up on me in case something bad happens.
Well, you all have a good night's rest. And you wake up roughly at about 9 a.m. on Saturday morning? Yes.
Mm-hmm. That is what comes after Friday.
I am such a good world builder.
You know the days of the week.
Let's just go with a day of the week.
Yeah. It'll probably take me at least an hour to get ready or yeah.
Yeah, well, Erky's gonna be up early and the carriage is gonna be gone. Dorman, did you sleep out or did you eventually make your way to the estate?
No, I slept out.
Okay.
And it's like, yeah. I'm not gonna say much more than that. I just slept out.
Both the girls are going to have a knock on their door at about 9 a.m., a few minutes apart. It'll be that butler guy. He will have a tray with breakfast.
Okay, I just leave it there. I'll get it soon.
He does that.
Thank you.
Right. And, Zelbus, you get the same knock at the door.
Oh, good morning. Wow, breakfast, thank you. By any chance you have some raw meat from my friend here?
Raw meat, I say. What? He nods and just walks away.
Thank you.
And probably like 10 minutes later, someone from the kitchen is gonna knock, wearing a bloody apron and carrying a platter with steak on it.
Thank you, breakfast. One
Jump
happy
off
kitty.
the bed and onto the platter in one motion.
Good
So-
kitty.
Morning spry cat.
He's gonna need his strength.
This is true.
So it's a bright sunny day. Looking out through the windows, you can see there are substantially more workers this morning. They're trimming various hedges and pulling weeds, doing gardenery things. Starting to look halfway decent, even though it's clearly a palace.
I'll eat in my room actually, and then just like probably. Do I have anything? I don't have anything like to do today, to my knowledge. So I'm just going to stay in my room
Okay.
mostly, unless something happens.
Just gonna enjoy the calm.
Yes.
Well, when I wake up, I'm gonna just get breakfast, get ready, and I'm pretty much just gonna head off to the craftsman's district. See if I can find some fellas to help me with some projects. Well, a project really. That's literally just gonna be riveting on 2 pieces of a kite shield onto my cannon using some forge welding techniques.
Yeah, you can find an armor that will do it for 25 gold pieces.
Yeah, I'll help him because I don't want him to mess the cannon up, and I know we need to make some indentations
40
to make the
gold
rivets
pieces.
fit. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, Salbus, what are you up to?
I'm gonna look for Erky because I have a question for him. Is he having breakfast in the dining room?
No, Erky is not here, and his carriage is gone.
I'm gonna look for the butler and ask him where his master went to.
I say, what? And he hands you a little note, and then turns and walks away. And on the note, it says, went to Oakhurst from Erky.
What?
Talk to you soon.
I run
That's all it
after the
says.
butler and ask him if he knows where Jasper is.
I say, what? The mist is over in the eastern wing. What? And after about 30 seconds of discussion, you figure out where her room is. Jasper, you were laying there, having a nice, quiet morning.
Mm-hmm.
I ran towards her bedroom, knock at the door, and said, Jasper, I need to talk to you now, please.
I fall out of bed and quickly get myself presentable and go to open the door. Yes, what?
Eric is gone. He's gone to Oakrest, like, today, without us.
What? Why would he do that?
Look at this note.
I look at the note. This makes no sense. Why would he go there alone without us?
We need to go find Thurman and tell him what's going on.
Yep, we probably do. I'm not entirely sure where we would find him, though.
Investigation checks. You guys deduce he's probably around something to do with metal. So for the next 2 hours, you go looking through various shops, and you do eventually find him. However, it is about noontime now.
Hello.
Is this like in the middle of me still working on the cannon?
Yeah, you're just finishing up. Probably like on a final quench.
Right. Oh, hi.
Hi.
We got a problem. Erky's gone by himself to Oakrest. Here's his note.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell? He couldn't wait at least a day?
Apparently not.
It's sort of a dick move on his part. He didn't even say goodbye.
Something has to be on his mind. I can't imagine why he would go otherwise.
Yeah, he probably does have a reason. I'm just slightly worried that he just didn't say anything.
Oh,
It's about this time that Jim walked past you carrying a stack of papers and a hammer
Wait.
and a nail.
You didn't go?
Jim,
Oh,
What?
hello.
you were supposed to protect.
What is this?
I needed to put up these flyers. And he starts nailing one to a signpost. And on the flyer it says, workers wanted. Room and board supplied. And then directions to Oakhurst at the bottom.
Are you aware that your Erky has left the city?
Yeah, he went with the surveying team to go look at the new site.
What new site?
The new church complex over on Oakhurst. The ruins of Oakhurst, I think. I don't know. It was I'm hanging up flyers.
Okay.
Walks off.
I yell after him. Hey, just don't forget those buggering items. We only have a day.
Jim's not the wizard.
No, but he's the one that I gave who wrote out the list I gave. So
Oh, I thought it was the wizard. Well, the wizard wrote another list. Never mind.
I thought Jim. I don't remember a wizard.
There was
We
a
were
7-foot tall human wizard that entered the tavern/inn.
Ah, yes. No, I'm confuzzled.
Yes, Jim was outside with the cart the entire time.
Yes. Sorry, so I did not shout that. That was just me being confused. Alright, well, oh shit. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be, like he's in any danger then. If he's gone into the survey site or whatever. With some people.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll just go there later.
Yep. We'll head off tomorrow. You two seem like you've had a nice night though. Looking fresh.
Well, yes. There was a bed.
Hot springs.
That too.
Oh, I'll probably come around later tonight once I'm done with these little tidbits.
I guess I go back there. And rest again.
When you get back to your room, the picture is back up on the wall.
Oh, freaking God! I'm gonna go into another room. just gather all my stuff and go find another bedroom. Because this is not acceptable.
The next room you find is a bedroom. However, there are thousands of pictures of painted horses. Just like different horse paintings.
This
That's
is
all.
fine. This is fine. Do they have creepy eyes?
No, just horse eyes.
This is fine. I will live in this room now.
Well, I'll finish up my stuff and then I'll go to the estate, I guess. If they let me in.
Yeah, they've been given your description.
Yeah.
And you are led onto the grounds. There is a long drive that goes past a wide lawn to a palatial villa.
Oh, I walk up to the door and bang on it a bit.
I say, outrageous, what? And then the door opens and there's a little halfling man, bald head, mustache, monocle.
I have to strain to look down properly.
Yes, what?
Yes, hello. Name's Foreman. A friend of Urki's.
Oh, right. Rooms are upstairs. Follow the east wing. Avoid the north wing. Pip, what? And he walks away.
I grab him by the scruff of his neck. Why am I supposed to avoid the north wing?
Whoa, outrageous. Construction, I think? I don't know.
Just way you said it made it sound way worse. I put him down.
I say, these strange people, what? Walks away.
Well, I'm gonna go have a look around. Eventually find my way up to the wings. Or the wing where rooms are, I guess.
Yeah, you find one place where the door's open. It seems to be a normal enough bedroom. There's a door leading off it. There is a large painting of an eyeless fisherman on the wall where the door is.
This is normal.
Did Jasper just leave the room in like a mess? Because she had to hurry out.
She hurried out, but the butler came and like folded everything.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna grab the first thing I see, so I'm just gonna like note this mentally and just continue walking around. I'm also gonna try and note to see where possibly his room might be, so I know in the future. Same for Jasper and Selby's.
Yeah, there is a door marked Master Urki Suite that opens into a linen closet. The next room from that appears to have a bloodied tray where a steak used to be, and one room down from the room that you just checked, which is opposite to the rooms that I just described. You find a room with green walls and a whole bunch of horse paintings, and Jasper's just kind of like ice peeking over the covers.
Oh, sorry.
What the hell are you doing here?
I told you I was gonna come around later.
Well, true.
Why are you in bed? It's like It's like even. It's like afternoon.
Yeah, but it's been a while since I had a really comfortable bed and nowhere to be.
Right. Does Jasper still have like her makeup and everything on?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I put it on in the morning.
just checking. You never know. All right. Well, I see your point. Well, sorry for interrupting you. He says, and then shuts the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll me a d20. You find a nicely appointed room. It seems to have half a library, four-post bed, mahogany furniture.
Hmm. Now this I like. How far away is it from the others?
Oh, it's 3 or 4 doors down from Max's room, which is the furthest down the hallway so far. There's probably another 40 or 50 doors down this wing.
Jeez. Well, there's the loot. I am not checking the others. That's a lot of rooms. So I get in, get myself set up, and I guess start looking over the book, see if there's anything interesting. Probably just
There
gonna...
are generally interesting tomes, some encyclopedic of nature, others more scientific.
Hmm.
You feel like if you were to make any sort of intelligence-based checks, that you might have advantage in this room.
I'm gonna look over, see if there's any basics of like arcana and the intimacies of religion. Maybe actually start working on my own knowledge, and since that seems to be a thing that's lacking.
Oh, there are no religious texts in this room. There are alchemical texts and like illustrated bird books, but nothing on the faiths.
Hmm. Any basics of arcana? Like,
Yeah, there's a few introductory tomes to the arcane.
I'll sit down and spend the rest of my day just reading up on my theoreticals. Yeah. I'm a mercenary. I haven't had much time to study, but I'm also intelligent, so maybe time to catch up on it a bit.
Mhm.
I go to the kitchen and ask the chef if he has any beef jerky.
The chef says no, but he could have some made for you in the next 24 hours.
Yeah, this sounds great. I can take that with me. I can use it to feed Pinky whenever he gets hungry. Then I go upstairs and look for Thurman's room and see if he's still awake.
You find Foreman with his room door open. He's sitting at a desk reading a book.
Yep. Unless I have a chaise lounge or something that I can just lounge in.
Yeah, there's probably a pretty comfortable reading chair.
Yep. So I'm sitting there, a book up my face, basically.
So I come in, say, Thurman, you have a minute?
I put the book down. Oh, hey, Silas. Yeah, sure. What's up?
Well, I'm still worried about Erky. I don't know why he would do something like that. Just run off and then putting posts or signs everywhere that he needs workers to go there. I mean, it's very suspicious.
I mean, maybe he's just... I don't know. I'm trying to think about why he would do that. I imagine he's probably feeling a little responsible, maybe, or maybe he's feeling the tug of the enchantment earlier than we are.
Oh, you might be right, because he got captured before we did.
Yeah, he's part of the construct, just like we are.
I'm just worried that he went there by himself without Jim.
Hmm. Oh, speaking of being part of the construct and magically compelled, I think we're gonna see a goblin sorcerer on our way back. So I think
Grenna.
I think our little mage problem is solved.
She's definitely gonna come in handy.
Yep.
I wonder if she's aware of what's gonna happen to her, because if she's not aware, she's not gonna be prepared.
Probably not. But I mean, we can help her get prepared. Like, we know the basics of what she does. Actually, I don't know what a sorcerer would want. I think there's some wands that help them in some way. Maybe get her a focus? I don't know.
I can probably take care of that. It's not too late, so maybe I'll go back to town and see what I can find. And also I'll see if I can find Jim and see if he found all the things on your list.
Yeah. That sounds like a good idea.
Let's go, Pinky.
Yep. I'll be here. I need some rest.
Have a good night.
You too.
So you take Pinky out and you go looking the streets for the purple dragonborn named Jim. It's probably about 20, 35 minutes and then you find him. Seems to have substantially less flyers on him.
Hey, Jim.
Or that.
Have you had a chance to go through the list that Thurman gave you?
What
He's not-
list?
he-
No one gave me a list.
He's not the one.
Oh, it was the wizard.
Yes.
Everybody's confused.
I'm not.
Well, that's good.
I suppose I could help people, but where would the fun be?
Any word from Erky by any chance?
Nope. I figure I'll be headed up that way pretty soon, though.
I'll probably come with you then. Can you help me get a few of these items around town? Want to get a spell focus and maybe a wand for a wizard.
You want to go to Fuchsia's Foci.
I'll go there.
He will lead you to the shop. It's spelt in a way that doesn't make you think it's meant to be, say, Fuchs.
Do you know anything about magic?
Oh yes, we have all sorts of foci here.
We have a friend who's a wizard. We're trying to get her prepared for a mission. We're not really sure what to get her though.
Oh, well, what's your friend's preferred element?
Do we know?
No. You've only seen her cast necromancy spells.
I don't really know. Sorry.
Ah, so more of a general purpose thing. And she pulls out this kind of rainbow-looking rod. It's like, this should do.
How much is it?
Oh, 1,500 gold.
1,500?
Well, I mean, if you can't afford it, I understand, but the general focuses are a little harder to come by.
Do you have anything more affordable?
Well, I do have a line of economy foci. They're not quite as good, but they'll do in a pinch. Pulls out this beige case, opens up, and there's like all these kind of dull-looking wands.
How much are those?
Oh, these are a mere 50 gold per.
Guess I'll take one of those.
Very nice, very nice. And would you like the 3-year warranty?
No, thank you.
Okay, sure. I mean, 3 years, that's a long time.
It's not for me.
Right, right. Customer's always right.
Anything else that our wizard friend could use? That's not $1,500?
Dollars. What's dollars?
Oh, sorry. Gold. Oops.
Well, we do have a bargain bin of spell scrolls. They're 25 gold apiece, over near the bathroom.
Yay.
What kind of spells are they?
Generally, it's like spells of augury, well or woe.
Guidance.
Prestidigitation. Quite a few prestidigitations, actually.
Are there any that remove curses or detect magic?
There's detect curses and remove magic.
I'll take one of each.
Seem to be some weird off-brand.
I wonder if they even work.
Those are 20 each, right? 20 gold each.
Yep.
I'll take these 2 scrolls, and I think that will be it.
Very nice, very nice. She hands you a discreet brown paper bag. Even though she clearly has like nice monikered store bags. Just to make you feel that much worse about yourself.
Mean.
Wow.
Super mean. I'm not bitter about society at all.
Okay, Jam. I got what I needed. You ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm gonna just go back to the house and get another cart.
I'll come with you, and we probably should let the other ones know that we're going to Oakrest.
Okay. You arrive at the villa.
I'm gonna leave a note with the butler. Let them know that we're gonna go check on Erky, and that I'm gonna be safe because I'm going with Jim.
Okay. Are you gonna get your stuff from your room?
Yes.
Okay, when you enter your room, there is a large case on the bed. It appears to be made out of some sort of pearlescent material.
That's weird. I'll try to open it slightly. What's in there?
None shall pass.
No.
Well, if you look in your journal, you can see a handout called the Pearlescent Cache.
We having a raid?
Yes, I believe Jess is raiding us.
Yay! Thank you, guys.
Welcome all the squiddies.
Whee!
So, you open up this pearlescent case, and inside there are several items, most notably some sort of gnomish, high-tech bolt there of some kind. Looks like a crossbow, but there's no, like, strings on it.
Wonder where this come from. Jim, could you ask the butler where this package came from? Or this suitcase?
Sure. And he walks off.
Thank you.
Yes. So because you can read Gnomish, obviously, everything you find is labeled. The weapon itself is called the... See, this is the handout I deleted, so I'm having to remember this all off the top of my head. It's the TR4 N5-L4CT8R Gnomish Translocator.
What?
It is an arcane Magitech weapon.
Fascinating.
And it can be paired with several styles of bolts. The one that comes with this is a translocator collar, which is a collar and a bolt system. The collar pairs to the bolt. Wherever you fire the bolt, the thing wearing the collar can appear at and take a free action attack.
Oh, whoever gave me this is awesome.
Uh-huh. Sounds cool.
Yes, and so there's a collar, a bolt, and a thick booklet that looks like an archaic tome.
Can I read it?
Yeah, written on that tome in Gnomish, it says, Quick Start Guide. And if you use this item while attuning to the translocator, you get advantage on attuning to it. And I am going to need a perception check.
Oh no.
Is that your first roll of the night?
It's a second one, actually.
Oh, yes, it is.
So, yeah, unfortunately, you miss the card that falls out of the case and underneath the bed.
Oh.
Jim comes back a few moments later. He's like, the butler said that some delivery boy dropped this off. It's addressed to you. I don't know. We paid him and he left.
I wonder who did this. Maybe Erky sent this to me. Is the case quite heavy?
No, the case is actually pretty light. The pearlescent materials doesn't seem to be that heavy, and besides the items, it's just filled with like a cutout foam.
You say the bow has the string is broken, right?
There are no strings. If you can see the picture on the handout I gave you,
Oh.
It should link to a PDF. It looks, it's an all black ebony wood design. You snap the bolt in it, and the bolt says it's good for 10,000 uses. You're not quite sure what that means yet, though.
Well, I'm gonna gear up with all the new stuff that I found in the case, and yes, ready to go with Jim.
Okay, Jim will be outside with a cart. It's about 5 p.m. Is Jasper still in bed?
I'm gonna go with yes. I'm just being very lazy today.
Yeah, you can actually see from your bed out the window that they're getting in the cart, and you're just like, not today.
Can I open the window?
Yes.
I'm like, what the hell is happening?
Oh, Jasper, Jim and I were gonna go check on Erky and find out what he's up to.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm kind of worried because, yeah, I don't know what's going on with him.
Okay. Are you sure you can't wait one day?
Well, if he does go back into the dungeon by himself, he's gonna be in a lot of trouble. So if I can prevent that from happening, it's better.
That is true. Wait a second there. I'll just go kick Thormin real quickly. And I will go kick Thormin. Not
Oi.
literally though. First I have to find you.
It's an open door.
It's an open door. It's one door down from the room you're in currently.
Okay. So Sebas is going to go to the after Erky.
Really?
Yeah, like right now. So should we go to? Do you have anything you need to be doing today? I mean, here still.
I mean, I mean, not today, but if isn't it like a day's travel to Oakhurst?
I suppose.
Yes, I'm just saying, like, if our wizard friend is gonna come through on the items I listed, someone needs to be here to accept them, so we can take them with us.
Yes, you're absolutely correct. So I will go back to the window. I think we're staying. I mean, you do have Jim with you, right?
Yeah, we promise we're not gonna go back in that dungeon or the inn. That's 100% sure we're not gonna go back in there. I would just want to find Erky, and if he's acting weird, we're just gonna restrain him and wait for you guys to get there.
Okay, we're gonna come back. Um, I mean, we're gonna follow you in one day, tomorrow. Try to stay away from trouble.
I promise. I trust Jim as well, so we'll be okay. Thank you for your concern.
Yeah, it's weird. The longer you're around Jim, he doesn't act like a dragonborn you're used to. And in fact, he talks more like a dwarf than you would assume someone should, even a dwarf.
I think I finally connected the dots who this character is.
Bum bum bum. So, as Jim and Selbus ride away, I'm gonna go for our second bio break because I really need something to drink.
Right.
Dun 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 dun.
We like doing them noises.
Yes.
God damn it. I don't know why, but yet again today I'm really tired for some reason. Even though I slept for like 12 hours. Ugh.
I know why I'm tired. I slept for like 4 hours, maybe.
You're gonna need an intervention towards The Sims 4.
Yeah. Well, I'm not actually going to start it up today, so I will get to sleep.
This is good.
Yes.
Get it. For some reason, I have R. Kelly's "I Believe I Can Fly" stuck in my head.
Oh no.
Yes. It's bad because I haven't listened to it in like 2 years.
It will haunt you forever. Tudum, tudum.
Wait,
I I found a face swaps of Disney characters. This is horrible.
oh god, Sully's baking. Look at the mouse.
It is very round. It looks like a mouse, as in like a computer mouse.
Yep. He wasn't lying when he said it would become a fat mousey.
Mm-hmm.
Beef jerky is one of those things I actually cannot stand in real life.
I can't remember if I've eaten any ever.
I think it depends where you get it, because I've tried it. I bought a bag at a convenience store, and it was yuck. It was awful. It was like I had to throw the bag away. But then I went somewhere else. It was like a more expensive store, and that was actually quite tasty.
Yeah, from what I understand, it's like a real hit or miss when it comes to beef jerky. It's like, it's just like pork scratchings. Actually, no, not pork scratchings. It's actually no, it's called pork scratchings, even though it's not quite the same thing. But yeah, it's like can be really good, or it can be extremely nasty.
I don't think I've ever tried that.
Well, whatever you do, don't try British pork scratchings, because it's like, yee. That's like literal pig skin.
Ew.
Yeah. The thing I'm talking about is maize-based snack with like pork flavoring and barbecue flavor. But yeah, I believe it's called the same thing.
My mom used to make. She used to cook this dish. It's a South American dish, and I think it's similar to what you were saying. It's like I believe it's beef skin, perhaps. I hated it. I was just like awful. But my family loved it. I'm like, how? It's like chewing on gum. You can't just it's just it just won't go down. It's like, no, no. So what my mom used to do, whenever I got in trouble, she would cook that on purpose and force me to eat it. It's like, oh, God, no. I'd rather be grounded.
Oh, cruel.
It was very
Right.
cruel.
I'm back. Rad's the worst person ever for
What?
R. Kelly. And, okay.
I didn't actually sing it.
I'm just joking. Joking. Very joking. Much very, wow, such.
Although I could sing it because I did, but just not with my mic cued.
It's for the best.
Probably.
So, Jasper and Thorman, is there anything you guys wanted to do before concluding the day?
No, I'm just gonna sit in my lounge, my chaise lounge, and read about the basics of Arcana.
Okay, in that case, the camera is going to go back to Selbus and Jim. Selbus, over the course of the ride, you've learned a few things about Jim. First, his real name is John. Second, he's not a purple dragonborn. He's actually a bronze dragonborn who recently had his scales dyed to change his identity.
Interesting.
Yeah, he
Very
accidentally killed a
incognito.
couple people in Waterdeep, and he needed to change his identity.
Including an old woman.
He doesn't
Did he-
talk about it, those things specifically.
Did he say why he did it? Like it was a murder, or he had a reason for it?
He had taken some dangerous work, and he had to interact with some dangerous people.
I see. I just worry if I'm, riding with a psychopath.
No, he's like, I just don't realize how strong I am sometimes, and it's a problem. I don't swing my hammer unless people ask me to now.
Well, I really appreciate you opening up to me. So I think I feel I can share something with you. So Thurman, Jasper, and I, and Erky, we were trapped in a dungeon, and that's what our mission's gonna be in a few hours. I guess it's already been a day, right? It's the day after. So yes, that's our mission. That's why I'm really concerned to go and find him, because we don't want him to go down that dungeon again by himself, because there's a lot of danger down there, a lot of enemies.
Yes, I don't remember the master saying anything about that, but I don't know. I just met him. Seems alright.
If we find him, could you please help me restrain him to prevent him from going down into the dungeon?
I can't guarantee that. If he asks me to restrain you, I am contractually bound to do that.
I understand that, but if it's for his own good. All I'm asking is a temporary restraint, because we're just waiting for Jasper and Thurman to get here.
I don't know if I could do that. I'd like to keep this job.
If I do restrain Erky, would you get in the way?
I might have to get tripped up for a second or two.
All right. I'm pretty much on my own. Darn it.
And as you're going down the once desolate road towards Oakhurst, you notice that there's more and more people on the road. There's even 2 full lanes of traffic. It seems that the majority of the traffic's going in, but there are a few empty carts going back out.
Are all of these people workers?
They look like it. They look like to be the working class. Honestly, they look quite poor. But everybody seems to be in good spirits.
Probably because they think they're going towards a job.
Can we see the inn for where we are standing or not yet?
Not quite yet, but soon you can hear the distant sounds of hammers and boards being sawn. And you do crest the final hill, and you can see below you that the former site of Oakhurst is being almost completely restored in some fashion. It's kind of a boomtown vibe here.
John, just one last thing. Please do not let Erky go inside the inn. That's where we got trapped the first time. This is very, very important. The inn is cursed. Anyone that goes in does not come out. So if you said you can't do anything against your employer, but this is extremely important because if you go in, you will get stuck yourself. So you can restrain him. Maybe you can help me convince him not to go in. Not right now.
See, now when you put it in a way that makes me think that him going in there means I won't get paid, then I think that is something I should restrain him from.
Yes, thank you.
Wording is important.
So you head down into the town, and like I said, there are some finished structures, but they're a lot simpler. They're more like shacks and sheds that seem to be the hub of where larger projects are going on. There is a large pagoda-style tent off of one of the hills just behind the town that looks to be a command tent of sorts.
Oh, maybe Urk is there.
Yeah, you make your way up to the command tent, and nobody stops you because all the people working here work under Jim. And you
Mr.
guys,
Jim.
yeah, you guys go up into the tent. It is a quite nicely provisioned tent. There are several elder priests here, along with Erky, who's pointing at like a large map on a table that seems to be spread out before them. The tall wizard man is also here.
Erky,
Oh, Selbus, hello.
you should have talked to us before you left.
Well, there's a lot to do in a week.
Yes, so what's going on here?
Oh, I'm just getting things prepared. I feel like if we have a mission inside this construct, that having provisions and supplies as close by will be for the maximum benefit of the success of the mission.
That's actually very smart. Do you tell everyone to stay away from the inn?
Oh yes, I have guards posted there. And indeed, as you were driving through town, you did have to pass the inn. And there it was like a large makeshift palisade was put up around it. Two guards at the entrance, 2 guards at the exit. Seemed secure
Good job.
enough.
Jasper and Thorman will be here soon. They just had to wait for weapons and other things.
Oh yes, and the wizard pulls out a couple of pouches from inside of his robes.
Yeah, he is not a great communicator.
Those are the items that we're waiting for.
Oh yes, I had to get them. They were in my tower, and I had to get my tower. It's complicated.
Well, not somebody has to go back and let them know that you're here and the items are here. So you have a really fast rider that can do that, a messenger.
The old wizard man says an incantation, writes a symbol on the floor. After a couple minutes, a falcon swoops down onto his shoulder and he whispers something into the falcon's ear, and then the falcon flies away.
A falcon, wow. I'm impressed. Well, that solves that problem. Okay,
And-
Erkis. Go ahead.
And the camera shifts back.
I'm still in my lounge, but I have the book on my face and I'm snoring.
Jasper, did you leave the window open?
Yes.
A large hawk flies in, lands at the bottom of your bed, and then the old wizard's voice comes out and says, I have your items at the ochre site. Thank you. Good day. And then the bird flies off.
I groan and I get up and I walk to Thormin's room. I kick you in the foot.
Hey, what? Book falls off.
Well, turns out we don't have to wait for our things. I mean, the items you requested. They're already at the place with my boss.
All right.
A bird just told me this.
A little bird. Tweet, tweet, tweet.
Kinda a medium-sized bird.
All right. All right. Well, I guess we better get going. What time is it?
I have no idea.
It is currently 9 p.m. on Saturday evening.
Do we want to go now or do we want to wait until the morning?
Oof, good question. I think I want to sleep in a proper bed tonight.
I'm not opposed to this idea.
Sounds like a good plan then. We'll rent a coach in the morning.
Butler!
I say, what?
He just materializes next to the door.
He's been hovering close to us.
He's the
Just in
world's
case.
best butler.
No, that'd be Willikins.
I'm gonna need dinner, and we're gonna need a guard in the morning. Like, at sunrise, probably, or something.
A coach, not a cart.
Coach, Ivan.
Yes, quite right. Turns and walks away.
Hey, Jesper, could you explain this one to me? I say as I hold up the book where I like fell asleep.
What about the book?
Yeah, he points out like a section of it's like basic arcana.
I
Uh,
probably can.
Yeah, and he's gonna pester you with questions about certain things for probably the rest of the evening.
I will answer all of the questions I can answer.
Yeah, in about 20 minutes, a maid comes by and tells you that dinner is ready in the dining room.
Okay, just take the book with you,
Yep.
but don't get it dirty. Probably that's not good.
Yeah, she leads you to a ginormous dining room, and there are 2 plates set on either end of it, but the either end is roughly 300 feet apart.
This is going to be a problem.
I'm just gonna shuffle my stuff to like the corner of where Jasper's is.
Yeah, they're heavy chairs and it's a stone floor, so like it's hard to like
Makes us-
shuffle them all together, so it's gonna be like a full 2 minutes of just.
No, fuck, I lifted.
Okay.
You're
Then it
forgetting
takes-
I'm an 18 strength character.
Yes, but then it takes like 4 or 5 minutes of imaginary time, which I can make go by like that.
Yes. I'm just doing it anyway, because sitting like so far apart, no, not happening. Especially when we want to talk.
about a book
Yes.
that we both need to see.
Well, this still infuriates the butler somehow, and he walks and turns away.
Oh, poor butler.
Well,
We eat and we talk and then we go to sleep.
Yep.
Oh god.
separately, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, everybody falls asleep and wakes up without incident.
Yay.
Yep. I get ready, get my armor on, get my shit.
I also get ready. It takes a while.
Yeah, I've probably already eaten breakfast by the time you're done.
I'm just gonna eat on the way.
Yep.
Ow.
Well, how about everybody talks amongst themselves as I add the translocator to Selbus' sheet.
Oh, thank you, because I didn't know how to do that.
That was a yawn. Because I am a dum-dum.
Yes, you are.
I've been functioning pretty well today, though.
Yeah.
Despite sleeping for not long enough.
Yeah. I think you're on the other scale of me right now. Like, you haven't slept enough, so you're feeling perky because of it. And I have slept way too much, so I'm feeling tired because of it.
Probably. For some reason, actually I know the reason, but I have a fucking fidget spinner on my bed right now. Because my brothers, they both actually had their birthday, but only one of them has asshole friends, and one of them gave him a fidget spinner, and he left it in my room because he hates fidget spinners. Which is why he got one.
Yeah.
And now he's in my room.
I mean, it's not that bad of a thing. It's literally just a fidget toy.
Yeah. But
Cats love them.
Babushka, do you want to try playing with that thing? Sadly, she's very asleep.
Hmm. Well, you'll have to like next time she comes up and sits on your mouse, you'll have to like take the fidget spinner and spin it and hold it in front of her. See if she continues spinning it. Like paw, paw, paw.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can just spray some catnip on it.
That does remind me, I need to get more toys for Spot.
Babushka's favorite toys are pieces of paper that have fallen on the floor.
I don't actually know what Spot's favorite toy is, because he's outdoors so much.
Favorite toy is the outdoors.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do.
Like,
That's a catnip kicking toy or something.
Mm. Kill it. Kill it. Ooh.
I misspelled some things, but you get the gist. So basically, this weapon can be used like a short bow. However, on a successful hit, you can then enable pairing between the bolt and the collar, and anything wearing the collar will instantly be transported to where the bolt is. And anything between those two locations has to make a dexterity saving throw for half damage to avoid the beam of energy.
Very cool. I'm loving this.
So let's see. Pinky can teleport now, basically.
You do have to tune to it though. But since you read the quick start guide, I'm assuming, then you have advantage, and it is an intelligence save.
Oh. The connection was interrupted to the server.
Bum, bum, bum.
I think it's fine now.
Me too. I don't know, can you hear me?
Yep.
What?
Okay, so I need Celis to give me an intelligence saving throw with advantage if she wants to attune to it. And you make it.
Yay!
Below 10, and you would have needed to go get it fixed. And also you couldn't be able to speak any language besides Gnomish. But that's fine. It's only on the smine print of the very last page of the user manual.
Rude.
It's fine, everything's fine.
It should be a warning in big red letters.
I just hope I don't get hungry.
Yeah, I don't recommend the hunger thing.
Hunger Games?
Not that either. I don't want to go kill children.
Okay, so on that morning, Thorman and Jasper wake up, get ready, set out.
Yep.
On your way
Yep.
to the town, you will notice the same oddly popular traffic patterns that Selbus did. You come across a scene of a willow-thin elf trying to fix his cart that is broken down in the middle of the road, and a lot of people seem to be passing him by.
Should we stop?
What does it look? What does the problem look like?
It looks like the wheels come off.
Right. Is the axle broken?
No, but it looks like the pin that kept the wheel on is.
Right. Well, okay, we'll just stop quickly and help this guy out.
Oh, greetings, travelers.
Oh. I'm regretting my life choices.
What?
No, nothing.
Hello there, mate. Yeah, we saw you're having trouble. Here, let's see if we can give you a hand here.
Any assistance would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah. Do you have a pen? In case I just need to get, so in case we just need to get the wheel on and you can put the pin in.
I unfortunately do not, sir.
Does he seem like he would actually appreciate the help?
Yes, it seems like he would genuinely appreciate the help.
I'm still suspicious.
His cart seems to be weighted down with a whole lot of perishable goods, foods, meats, cheeses.
Let's see here. I take out a dagger and just chip a piece of wood from his cart. Like a tiny sliver of wood. Just large enough to be crammed into a pinhole. Alright.
Yeah, give me a tinkering check.
I just sit in the thing.
You're able to fashion a relatively good, although makeshift, pin.
There. That should get you to Oakhurst at the very least.
Oh, thank you very much, kind sir.
Alright. You take the wheel, I'll lift the cart. Just push it on. And I go to the side where the wheel is and basically just lift the cart as much as I can so he can get the wheel on.
Yeah, you go to lift the cart and it is quite heavy. However, you feel like you've got your footing right, and you are able to lift it a little more easily, and he slides the wheel on, you put the pin in. Everything seems to be in order.
There we go. Well then, we hope that holds.
I think it should get me to where I'm going. What is your name, friend?
Foreman. It's the only name I have.
It's nice to meet you, Thorman. I am Master Fat.
Fab?
Fat.
Fat.
Yes.
P-H-A-T?
Correct. I see you know the Fats.
Actually, I don't. I just guessed.
How marvelous.
The merchant family or something?
Yes, but I don't really go with the family business anymore.
Nah.
I mostly just make specialty instruments.
Yep.
Specialty instruments? Like what?
The kind that make me hungry.
Oh, he's the one that made that? Or his family is? Well, I don't know.
I think so.
Ah, I see you found the mall loot.
It's a fucking nightmare.
Yes, I feel it has been misbehaving a few years now.
Why did you curse it?
Do you want it back?
I did not intend to curse it, but it has a very powerful will. I will take it and repair it for you. Free of charge.
This is good. I will get the loot out and hand it over.
He takes it from you, gets back on his cart full of food, starts riding towards Oakhurst.
I think we'll just follow behind him.
And you do. You come to a slightly more completed, but still in the process of being built frontier town. On the far side of town, you can see the command tent, and now a strange, large, totem-looking thing. You could swear it has pictures of rabbits on it. It's weird.
Do we see a pink panther laying about outside of it?
I don't know. And Selbus, what are you doing by the afternoon of the next day?
Talking to Erky and trying to help out with whatever construction they're planning. And also making sure that nobody goes in the inn.
Yeah, you spend half your time like deciding where buildings go, and the other half of your time you're just standing outside the inn making sure no one goes in, which no one goes in, but you still sit there and watch it.
Yeah. Do I see them coming?
Yeah, it's one of the times when you're down there staring at the building, you see them roll through on their cart through the center of town.
Hey, you guys, nice to see you again.
Oh, you didn't die.
No, and actually, Erky came here for a good reason. He's preparing the town for us to go down the dungeon in case we need supplies and stuff.
See? Told you so.
Well, that is good. But if we get stuck again, we won't get the supplies no matter how close they are. So I don't know if that's going to be helpful at all.
Well, that's why I asked for those items of the mage. Or your boss, I guess.
Yeah.
And your boss has all the items, and also Urki hire a few guards to protect the inn and prevent anyone from going inside.
This is good.
It should be noted that the little sapling that was at the center of town is now looks like it's been there for like 20 years. It's grown into a full adult tree.
That's weird.
Interesting. Oh yes, Solbis, but as luck would have it, we found the man who made Jasper's loot. He's gonna
Really?
fix it. Yeah.
Yep.
It's the bloke over there. It's a little bit further ahead. It's the food cart.
Can he
Yes.
remove the curse?
I don't know if he can, but he said he would fix it. Probably making it either less likely to curse someone or remove the possibility or something. I don't know. I'm not a
And
mage.
You can see off the street, up the hill a little ways, there is a wisp of an elven man, and he seems to be setting up a small shack. Kind of like a pop-out camper.
Yeah, Jasper, if you're gonna take that loot back, I would suggest you let him try first and see if he gets hungry.
Yeah. We'll see. I'm going to inspect it if I get it back with a little more care than I did last time.
Well, since we're all here now, I suggest we go speak to Urki and Mr. Bossman.
Yep.
See what plans they have.
Yeah, you head up to the command tent, and you open the flap, and the tent's full of a sagey smelling smoke. And the old wizard and Urki are just sitting there smoking a hookah.
You two look like you're being comfortable.
You see, it's the tobacco smoke, I hope to think. The old wizard says.
Sure it does.
Urki's just like, his pupils are completely dilated. He's staring off into space.
Somehow I think Urki is no longer thinking.
Yeah, I think we might need to postpone the talking to tomorrow.
I don't know. I slap Urki on the head. Curing him of poison.
I was just thinking of the most delicious sandwich. Oh, hey guys, what's up?
Well,
See?
we're here.
Oh, I love being a paladin. I sit down next to him.
Hands
Well
you a
then.
hose.
Yeah, sure. I haven't smoked in years. Well then, so, what's the plan?
So, the plan is, on Thursday night, we go in, and then we figure out what we have to do, and we do it.
That's a great plan. Does it have to be on Thursday night? Can it not be sooner?
Interestingly enough, it has to be on Thursday night. Right now, it's not really that magical. It appears this only happens Thursday nights.
Interesting.
Wait, did I say Thursdays? I meant Wednesdays. This entire time it's supposed to be Wednesdays. The name of the bar, The day we
Name of the
meet.
game.
Way to go, Toad. Way to go. Okay.
Think you've been having too much hookah.
I'll stop when I stop. And actually, this is a good place to stop.
Yeah, kinda.
I don't disagree because I am tired. Actually, I'm not very like, I'm not super sleepy or anything.
Just tired.
I don't know. I just figured after 5 straight weeks of dungeon running, you guys might want to do shopping or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh god, I should have brought more arrows.
But yes, the actual next thing I was going to ask was like was for the items. See if, what he managed to get a hold of.
2 back.
Oh, you cut out.
Am I back now?
There you are. Yeah.
That was weird. I have no idea what just uninstalled and reinstalled itself. But yeah, you got 2 bags of holding, a wand of detect magic, and the wizard couldn't remember anything else you asked for.
It's fine. I mean, those 3 items were the most important ones.
Yep, we do have 1 healing potion.
Hmm. Oh yeah, that was the last thing we were we asked about, healing potions.
Yep. We also have to
I'm sure
add-
within the next few days there'll be an alchemist that comes by. There's a lot of people here.
Hmm.
We also have 2 antitoxins, but now let's just remember that we don't really need those.
Nope.
We have Thormin. Thormin is our antitoxin. Antitoxin. Whatever.
Both are acceptable.
I'm playing with my old mic.
I think this is a good time to say goodbye.